Up next, the Mavericks. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Domantas Sabonis.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for Dallas, Washington out there with Christie. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's Edwards in at the five. And then Monk with the dunk.
One thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
This game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Houston. Dallas moving it around. Washington passes to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Monk. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Love the hustle. When the break is on, so is Malik Monk.
And here is Irving, coming off 31 points last game. No good on that one. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. And finished off by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards inside, defended by Sabonis. Irving. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Levine. Here's Murray. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Here's Thompson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Klay Thompson, number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Then for the Kings, Ellis comes in for Levine. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Monk. Ellis outside. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Irving against Fultz. And that one drops. Irving's got 6 points.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Thompson outside. Here's Irving. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead, up by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Powell. Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Washington. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. It's stolen by Fultz. To the middle. Here's LaRavia. Kick out to Levine. Puts up a deep 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Here's Fultz. The Mavericks making the shot. Shoots from the elbow. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it needs more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Rebound by Marshall.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to Powell. Dinwiddie right side. And here's Washington outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Washington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. A different look for Dallas. Edwards, he's checked in for Powell. And Irving subbed in for P.J. Washington. For 3, Levine sinks the triple. Levine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes Levine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Levine. Oh!
And when he wants to be, Levine can be as flashy as anybody in our league. He's got the ball skills to do it.
Now here's Edwards. From about 16, Irving can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Monk. The tray. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis. And this game is tied up now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. And he drives in. Monk grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. And now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got 8.
Now, there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage him.
Ellis outside. Back to Levine. Kings moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Kings lead by 1. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
For the fan half-court shot from Lee. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
Reading. I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. And that'll do it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Here's Irving. Sacramento grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. Monk against Irving. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in. Sabonis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Christie. Off target from outside.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
They need this. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got 10 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Wasted no time on that one.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Sabonis with the steal. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. Count that bucket. He has 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom to point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Washington. Aji Marshall comes in for Christie. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Marshall inside the three-point line. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by Edwards.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Kings leading now by 9. Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Exum comes in for Edwards. And Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Sacramento. Markelle Fultz comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
Here's Fultz. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Thompson outside. This one for three. Rebounded by Ellis. Kings have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Sacramento shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the Kings making a change here. Laravia's checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Marshall sets a screen for Powell, and Marshall kicks to Thompson. Inside, stolen away to the right side. Here's Fultz. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 10. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We got Dante Exum. He is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Marshall in at the 4. Now Ellis. And he converts the layup.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Exum passes to Hardy. Exum kicks to Marshall. 6 to shoot. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Exum. Pass to Valanciunas. Monk outside. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Marshall can't hit. Kings leading now by 7. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hardy. Here's Marshall. Now here's Dinwiddie. Monk defending, and Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist from Marshall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Timeout, Sacramento.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Dallas foul. Christie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan's shot is good.
getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Kings leading now by 5. And Levine puts up a deep three. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Second chance shot, and it's Murray laying it in. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Sacramento.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Irving. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Bean passes to DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis.
Mavericks foul. Edwards. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he sinks the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now. And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
So the Kings win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Malik Monk.